So I'm going to talk about the different ways that we can look at negative fractions. If I give you a fraction such as negative 6/3, one way that you would have looked at this is to divide 6 by 3, giving you 2, and bringing down the negative. So negative 6/3 is equal to a negative 2. But another way that you can look at negative 6/3 is as negative 6 divided by 3, because we've learned in the last module that a negative divided by a positive is equal to a negative, and negative 6 divided by 3 would also be equal to negative 2. The third way that you can write a negative fraction is putting the negative in the denominator. So we can write negative 6/3 as 6 over negative 3, because a positive divided by a negative is also a negative, and 6 divided by negative 3 would also be equal to negative 2. Where you choose to place the negative is important as you work with negative fractions. So if I write the answer as negative 6/3, this is typically how we write the result after we have done any kind of operation. We often, though, write our negative in the numerator when we are doing the work of our fractions. And we write the negative in the denominator very rarely. And in fact, in this class, we will not write the negative in the denominator. Let me give you an example of why we typically write our negative in the numerator. If I have given you a question such as negative 7/5 plus 3/5, when we start to add and subtract positive and negative fractions, it is much easier for us to get a common denominator if we think of this as negative 7/5 plus 3/5. And therefore we would add our numerators together, giving us a negative 4 with a common denominator of 5. So again, negatives will generally be placed into the numerator in order to work with the fraction. But we can actually write the result as negative 4/5 or negative 4/5, both of which will be marked correct by the computer. Hope that helps.